Alright, well, here I go. This is going to be my attempt at making a Christmas wreath for my door. Now, I cut all the boughs a couple days ago, so at least they wilted a bit. They'll be a bit bendy. Now I've just got to tie them like so, and then shape them together. So they'll look nice. This can come off. I've got Douglas fir, blue spruce, pine for the main part of the wreath, and I've got, because we don't have holly here, I've got Oregon grape, which looks like holly, so that's my substitute. Now, houses have been decorated with green and wreaths and the like for centuries, but it wasn't until the mid to late 1800s that Christmas decorations came in, or the Christmas tree. So people have been putting wreaths and greenery for centuries, but not the Christmas decorations. That was a new thing that came in the 1800s. I've got all my little strings cut. Hopefully I had enough of them. Now what I want to do is I want to bind this right there. Right there. So, using white string isn't always a good idea, but having a pain in my body the way it is, it's not really allowing me to get this done the way I want it to. I don't want to bring it in too tight. Like so. And now I'll do another one up here at the top. I'm already forming the shape. Just wrap that around like so, and then tie it in. Now traditionally you do this with ribbons because ribbons look nicer than string, but this will be alright. And the little stringy bits on the end, you can hang baubles or decorations or what have you with the little strings that hang down. So that's the first one. I'll put that there. I only grabbed one of those boughs. I have some nice yew here that will fit in beautifully here. So what I want to do with this is I just want to snug it in like so. Give it a teeny bend like this. Not too much. I don't want it to break. I just want it to bend. Like that. Tie that in. Now this one gets a double wrap. Like that. And I tie my ends. Like so. There we go. Nice and sturdy. I'm going to need another one right here. It's a good thing I got all of this string. I've got like 2 miles worth of it. There we are. This is how you do things when you don't have a lot of money. It's the way they used to do things on the farms back in the old days. There we are. Starting to tape. Now I got the blue spruce. You see how broad that is? This will be the backing. That'll go on the back, so it will look really nice. There won't be a bald spot in the middle of the circle. Now I'm going to add in my pine, and my pine has to be tied this way first as well, just like the fir was tied. So first I need to tie it. Like this. I'm using a long string for this because then I can bring that in here. I tied that too tight. I want to bring this in here. There we go. Pull out my strings and wrap around. Now, I want to come up and through here and then anchor it. Pull good and snug. Like so. It's starting to take shape beautifully. I have to put one more string here. I want a short one for that. There we are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this around here like this. Once more through. Like so. And then anchor it to here. There we are. Starting to come together as a wreath. I have one more piece of pine to fit in, which I will anchor off of this piece here, and then anchor the end here, put on my back, and then put in the holly. One more pine here, which I have to bring together like this, just like the other one. A bit of a longer string this time. Okay. Come on, string, cooperate. Wrap it around like this. Tie my ends. There we go. Just like so. Now I'm going to anchor this side into here. It smells really nice when you get to work with wood. The odors are fantastic. Here we are. Now I can bring my ends together and anchor them. So first I have to tie on my anchor string. Here we go. My anchor string only needs really one wrap of knots because it's going to tie in, theoretically it's going to tie in right here where the pine cones are. This is the bit where you need a second set of hands. I haven't got the end there. I can wrap it through here. I can wrap it through here. And hopefully tie it in. Like so. And give it a bit of a bend in like that. There we have most of my wreath. Now I'm going to have it hang like this, so my back has to go on like that. This doesn't need that big of an anchor either. Just a short string will do. Now the blue spruces are extremely prickly when you're handling them. There we are. And I need my top. So this is going to be the top of the wreath, right there. There's my strings. There we are. And we'll tie this in here, like so. Not too tight, you just got to hold it. And then we'll put one into the bottom, down in here. Just give that a little flip. Find my anchor point, which is right there at the main branch. This will help give it stability now. I'm going to tie this in. Like so. Flip back around. Tie it in. And there we are. There we are. Now I'm ready for the holly. And the holly is the easiest part because it only has to slip in and through like so. And this is why I left some of the strings a little long. Plus I only have one string left to cut. And that's how it's turning out. And the last one finally, actually I've got two more here. So I can weave one in like this. Now I want to hide this string, so I'm going to tie that in this way. Just kind of tuck it around back. Line it through and tie it off. Like so. I've got one more to fit, which will go in here, like this. And there's my full wreath. I have to cut one more string, and then it's ready to hang. And that's my Christmas wreath, done with boughs, string, in the traditional Christmas method. And now I can hang that on my door. Isn't that wonderful? So I've done many things today. I made tallow. I mostly cleaned my kitchen. I cooked country herb Cornish hen for dinner and made the Christmas wreath. Isn't that just fantastic? My Christmas wreath, all done. Now I can hang it on the door. That just makes me happy. Merry Christmas, everyone. Malagang Pasco.